The survivor of a spectacular collision on I-75 last night says she can't believe she's alive today.
Anna Speier of Bromley was riding in a car with her friend Chris York when they collided with an 18-wheeler and were trapped under the trailer. The car and the truck together then slammed into the median wall near the Walton exit, and miraculously, no one, including the truck driver, was seriously injured. Local 12's Joe Webb caught up with Speier and the first responders today. He's in the newsroom with their stories. Joe, this is an amazing story.
You know, it is, Cammie, and it isn't often that we get to cover a story on a crash like this that doesn't end in someone's death. Aside from a totaled Ford Focus and a trashed trailer, the damage really is minimal. Chris York, we're told, has a big bruise on his arm, but he was treated and released. Anna Speier has a pretty big cut on her head, but she's home and grateful to be there.
Well, how you feeling?
I feel good. I mean, I don't know if it's just adrenaline because I'm alive.
Wearing a homemade bandage to cover her stitches and staples, Anna Speier was alert, cheerful, and anxious to thank the people who helped her yesterday evening. Just before 7, Anna and her friend Chris York were northbound on Interstate 75 just outside Walton. They were driving in the high-speed lane alongside a truck.
It just moved out of the slow lane drastically, like whoosh, that quick.
York's Ford Focus became wedged underneath the trailer. They collided with the median wall and ground to a stop. The car, an unrecognizable, twisted mess. But inside, 2 people.
The first thing we did is he's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I'm hurt, but I'm alive." And I'm like, "Are you okay?" And he's like, "I'm hurt, but I'm okay." And we like celebrated for like a minute because we were alive and we're both parents.
Bleeding but conscious, Speier and York waited for help. Walton Fire was the first on the scene.
I was expecting to find at least one person to be deceased.
And listening to the radio traffic before I got there, you know, it was pretty much, they almost confirmed a fatal.
But when first responders got to the car, York and Speier were alert and talked to them. Crews kept them warm while they jacked up the truck and cut them out. It took about an hour. Both were taken by Aircare to University Hospital, but treated and released. They survived this.
It's really amazing, actually.
Amazing, and for Anna Speier, life-changing. She says she's always been thankful, just never quite this thankful.
I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful for everybody that went above and beyond, and those people don't have to do those jobs. They do it because they love it. And there was these people that was just amazing everywhere. And I could see how happy they was when I got out of that car.
Now, Anna Speier says no one was happier to see her get out of that car alive than the truck driver. He is Frederick Brown of Fort Mitchell, Alabama. Speier says his eyes were the size of saucers when he saw they were okay. No one has been charged in this crash. Cammie?
Wow, that is really amazing. I was crying right along with her. Joe, thank you for the story. Both York and Speier were taken to the hospital by helicopter because after looking at the damage to the car, emergency crews assumed that anyone in that car would be critically injured.